Everything literally making sense now. Every single things. Everything that's going on about Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, the world, Bitcoin is crashing, Nicki Minaj, the Grammys, every single thing is making sense now. Now, listen to this audio. This is the video makes no claim. It's a clip that has been circulated online for many years. Michael Jackson was deeply misunderstood and compassionate human being. He cared profoundly about children and wanted to give them the joy and safety he never experienced growing up, right? But they had to turn this around and say Michael Jackson was a pedophile and he was doing some other sort of horrible things, which is it was them, not him. So listen to this audio carefully. This is the last audio before he died.
If I should tell you this, but I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people that want to get rid of me. They don't want me here anymore.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Talk to me.
I can't talk about it over the phone. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just feel in my soul, all I know is they could shoot me, they could stab me, they could frame me, and say I overdosed on drugs.
Michael Jackson knows that what's gonna happen to him because he knew the secret, the darkest secret society that he was dealing with. He knows the people, he knows everybody. Like to get to the top, to that level that he was, I mean, he knows a lot of things. So this is happening like when Nicki Minaj is telling you about stuff and this and that, you have to believe her that she knows what she was talking about, right? So Michael Jackson couldn't really like just coming out and started to telling people about this happens like this, like that. And Epstein happened to be the case of everything. The case like of every single thing. Right? I mean, if you look deeply what these people they were doing, it's unbelievable. Let me play one of these so you see literally what's really was happening. It's horrible. It's really, really horrible. Guys, let me know in the comments what do you thinking about this? Is this the close to the end? I mean, like, what's happening exactly? Why are we living these moments like right now? Everything is like coming out abruptly, right? Coming out abruptly. Every single thing, right? Look, watch this video. And then this one. There we go. There's another one there I'm about to show you. These people, what they do, it's crazy.
أحد الأئمة يصف الخمر لأنها أم الخبائث، وأنا أقول أن الصهيونية هي أم الخبائث، لأنها هي أسباب هالمشاكل هذه كلها في العالم. الشيوعية جت من الصهيونية.
I have this guy showing how like these people were
What's your hat saying, ma'am? And what's happened at the end of the pub?
party?
So my dad kills babies and he eats the meat.
Listen to this.
Let's just talk about the party, okay? So the party, what was the party like?
I don't like the party.
Why not?
They touch me,
Who?
kick me,
Oh.
my front privates and hurt me. So when they stick that's the thing my bottom and it means
Imagine the kid is Imagine the kid is testifying about this. Like, this is very horrible. There is a lot of videos, there is a lot of footages. Guys, if we started to go on those footages, it's really, really, really bad. It's really bad because I really don't want to go on there because, I mean, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, like super disgusting. Everything we see on the media, it's not actually what's happening, right? And look at this. Look at this. We watch this. And apparently, Epstein is Satoshi Nakamoto, where they were discussing about things, the pandemic, everything that they will bring to the world. They will corrupt the World Health Organization, and they will come and devastating us. And
Here's the
yes,
second most
that was
important email
Epstein.
from the Epstein files. Subject line, prepare for pandemics. Written on March 19th, 2015. In that email, it says, let's discuss next steps. For example, how to involve the World Health Organization. I hope we can pull this off. Then in 2019 came Event 201, a simulation of a global pandemic to see how each organization should react, like how to counter the anti-vaxxers and the spread of misinformation.
And one of the biggest thing, I don't want to use this word, is Epstein is not a terrorist. We don't know how we're going to qualify him of what he's been doing. I want you to let me know in the comment below. What word can we give him? Because if this was somebody from Africa, someone from Venezuela, someone from Asia, I mean, this was going to be horrible. Like the way the Western was gonna judge this and oppress people about this thing, it was gonna be so much horrible. And I don't know. Let me know in a comment what type of person can we name this guy. And apparently, he is alive in Tel Aviv. So many people been saying Epstein is alive in Tel Aviv. They've been seeing him. He's been going there. Like he kind of like old now, like so much white hair and beard and stuff. You know, Bill Gates here denying all the allegations.
Email is false. So I don't know. I met Jeffrey in 2011. The focus was always he knew a lot of very rich people, and he was saying he could get them to give money to global health. In retrospect, that was a dead end, and I was foolish to spend time with him. I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him. Apparently, Jeffrey wrote an email to himself.
Bill Gates, please, man, please. Please, bro. Like, come on, man. Please. Listen to this, bro, man. Apparently, Jeffrey wrote the email to himself. Now, come on. We understand you. Like, we understand you. You wanted to save your integrity to the world, but we already know what type of person you are. Like, I remember watching one interview for of Bill Gates in Rwanda, and they asked him a question about some countries in Africa, and he told the journalist to skip the question. All right. So we know what you do, how you wanted so bad to create the pandemic, and how he thought the pandemic is going to hit so badly, especially Africa, Asia, and South America. But they're gonna like fail, because God is great. God is great, is not allowing everything to happen according to their plans. And all those STDs that you wanted to give to your ex-wife. Now, like, we are like, not every ex-wife of billionaires they are right, but some of them they are right. Because on male's perspective, when we see like a woman divorce a billionaire, we just think like they were after their money, right? But in this case, what these people survive because of these people, these billionaires, they're kind of like bad characters. I'm not gonna call that. I'm not gonna exaggerate that to call it evil, but the bad character. So even you, if you were a woman, you were going to be like, I'm not gonna live with this guy, but I'm gonna take some of his money because the character that he has, I'm not gonna live here with him. Do you understand? So now I actually give Melinda French Gates a big reason and a big apology, because to live with somebody like this, bro, this is huge. It's a big, big work. These guys, they're being involved in international crime, bro. Now he's been telling us Jeffrey Epstein was writing emails to himself. What a funny joke. Because do you believe this? Let me know in the comment, because I'm kind of laughing here to myself. I want to know if you believe in this Bill Gates. I mean, like, especially when you're wearing spectacles, people will see like you are.
That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. It just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that. It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met.
Everybody's like denying going to the island. Like, everyone denying to going to the island. But I mean, Jeffrey didn't do bad things on the island. That was when you were watching the Netflix documentary. It started like from Palm Beach and stuff like that, recruiting girls to go massaging him and harassing girls, assaulting girls for 16 years old girls, 17 years old girls, and stuff like that. So it was not just about the island and other things. Like, you claim like a being island, you participated, this is not just about island and stuff like. So it's insane. It's really, really insane. Insane. You know what I'm saying? So Bill Gates trying to tell us like Epstein just did the thing to himself. Man, I don't know what you guys are saying about this, but this is so bad. It's really, really so bad, because, man, why it is like that? Why it has to be like that? Like, why? Where is the world going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where is the world going? When? Let me know in the comment. Please drop some biblical verses in the comment there, so we can see like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we can see what's going on over there. Drop some biblical verses. What's the best verse? Can you tell us today? What is the best verse that you can tell us today? Please tell us a good verse. Now, Nicki Minaj, people give Nicki Minaj all the rights. They say Nicki Minaj is right. she's been doing things, and you know what I'm saying? People like, because so basically when Nikki was doing what she was doing, people were like, Nicki's kind of crazy talking about Nigeria. I remember I even made a video about Nicki Minaj trying to be involving herself in what she doesn't know properly, which is unknown. When she was talking about Nigeria, Nicki doesn't know anything about that, you know? She just hears some stuff. I mean, because some Americans, they are very half-baked about the things that's happening outside of America or on the other side of the world. People were blaming her about people killing Christians in Nigeria, right? And but this is, it's kind of like, it's not like that actually. She's kind of like trying to bring it up a point so she can expose more things and so she can get protected by the president Donald Trump. All right. I just wrote an email my senator encouraging them to pass the Save America Act. Every barb should be doing this. You see? So I didn't get a chance to watch the full interview, the full podcast with Katie Miller, but I believe she had some great things to tell people because she's been advertising for that for so many times, right? Let's listen to this.
Is it immigration? Is it the economic policy? Is it religious freedoms? What specifically, answers that calling that you talk about?
Definitely, religious freedom is something that's very important to me. But if I'm being honest, President Trump. Yes, because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. Like, because I felt that same, a lot of that bullying and the smear campaigns and all of the lying, I felt that had been done to me for so many years. And I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it. And it made me think, I can't do this anymore.
So basically, she said she stood up with Trump. All right. So Nikki exposed the Grammy. Nikki exposed Trevor Noah about Trevor Noah having a boyfriend, which is Trevor Noah is gay and he has to come out as a gay, right? Because he knows, like, she knows who's Trevor Noah's boyfriend. And please, Trevor, if you're gay, please come out, bro. Come out. We need to know. You're gonna lose your integrity, but people need to know. South Africa deserves to know, bro. Are you gay? Guys, does anybody knows Trevor Noah's boyfriend? If you know him, drop the comment below. Trevor, come out, bro. All right? As they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Watch. Nicki Minaj, and this has got 10 million impression, 338,000 likes. I even liked it because I'm a big fan. I like Nicki Minaj. She's the godmother of rap, queen of rap, of hip hop, female hip hop. And when she talks about ritual, guys, you guys have to believe it. You have to understand that she knows what she's talking about. Because I stopped liking musician for a long time because I know they do some really, really bad things so they can be famous, right? Very, very bad thing. Killing people, sacrificing their friends, sacrifice their family, sacrificing their child, So because it's like once you go into that cult, it's super hard for you to come out, all right? It's super hard. Fat Lizzo lost 300 NLB just to sell 300 albums. I mean, she's been dissing people and she's been dissing people with facts. What sensible forward thinking cutting age leading nation is having a debate on whether or not there should be voter ID. So Nicki Minaj recently, she knows what she's been doing, and I'm applauding her so much. She came after Jay Z. Now 50 Cent also is mocking Jay so much, and this is going to be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy, man, because when Fifth is coming after you, he's gonna drop the documentary. You know what I'm saying? He's going to drop the documentary. We seen the DD documentary. We believe Fifth is going to drop one of PDD, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what did you see about 50 Cent. Let me know in the comments what do you say about 50 Cent mocking Jay-Z. Because I already see he put Jay-Z as an alien. You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
Still not quite 21.
Look at this. 50 Cent, I know you're gonna say I'm a hater, but what do you say about what he's saying? Fool, hole, get your ass down the street. This is crazy. And this is Celtic Christ King says, I am an ex-Hollywood insider, ex-business partner of Walt Disney grandson. Check out the 3-pinned post on my Instagram page if you want to hear who's really behind the Epstein psyop and what are they trying to cover up. This brother is actually a podcaster, and I saw what he was talking about.
As a society.
And this is Melinda French Gates. Melinda French. I don't know if she still have that name or Melinda Gates to Bill Gates. I mean, listen.
Right? No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl. I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. I purposely pushed it away and I moved on. I'm in a really unexpected, beautiful place in my life. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me. As a society, right? No girl should ever be put in the.
So I'm gonna go up to ChatGPT, and actually Melinda Gates, she's super right. She's very, very right. Nobody deserves those things, and I just see how the world is reacting to this chaos. It's not how it's supposed to be. We were supposed to react on this with a such of aggravate, like it's not really intense because it's been controlled by so many powerful people. So everybody is trying like to reserve themselves from this, but it's getting slowly because the world actually knows who are the bad people. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Let me ask ChatGPT. Chat, what's going to happen to Epstein's files? Here's the current situation, what's expected to happen next with Epstein files, referring to the tens of millions pages of government documents related to Jeffrey Epstein's investigation. Okay. So what's already happened? Law passed requiring release of files. In late 2025, the US Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and President Trump signed it, legally mandating that the Department of Justice make all unclassified Epstein related materials public by a deadline, December 19, 2025. Massive document releases began late December and continue into early 2026. Some releases had problems, impact beyond the US. I mean, sometimes we don't like Donald Trump, but for him to sign so these files can be released, I mean, this is kind of big because Obama didn't do it. So many people wouldn't do it, but Trump did it and he signed it, bro. Like, I don't like Trump either, but we got to give him a big applaud for that. Yeah, well done, Trump. Well done. Let me know in a comment if you will say to Trump, well done, right? What left and what will happen next? Most of the material has now been released publicly, but many pages remain redacted or withheld because they're still hiding a lot of things. All right. Why some materials still aren't fully available? Victim privacy identifying information must be removed to protect survivors. Ongoing legal or federal safety concern, items tied to active investigation or national security can be withheld. Legal privilege, some files can be withheld if they are protected by law. Do you understand that? What to expect going forward? Ongoing transparency and review. The Department of Justice will likely continue to refine the public archive, remove or release files correctly, and might provide summaries justifying redactions or withholdings. You see, political and legal fallout. Lawmakers and advocacy groups may continue pushing for more unredacted material and explanations from the government. Some investigations or lawsuits could draw on the release files if they contain new evidence relevant to ongoing matters. Public scrutiny and analysis. Journalists, researchers, and civil society groups are reviewing the released materials and will probably publish findings for months or years ahead. Independent analysis has already started identifying links to prominent figures and issues in the files. Important context. Even though most of the government's Epstein related files are now public, many pages remain redacted. And the full meaning of those documents may still take a long time to surface as people study, interpret, and sometimes legally challenge what has been released. This is everything from ChatGPT. All right? Every single thing from ChatGPT. Guys, if you've been watching this, let me know in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? Nicki Minaj, she's right. Melinda Gates, she's right. 50 Cent maybe is going to drop the album or the documentary about dissing DD. And let's just pray for a better world. Yeah, that's it we got to do. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you've been watching this from the start to the end, please like the video. Give me a like to the video. Share the video. Tell me your view in the comments. I will appreciate so much so we start a conversation. All right? Please like the video. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Ciao.